right, everyone. How's it going? Happy, what day is it today?
Tuesday.
Oh, happy Tuesday, everyone. So how's it going? Decided to come on live and just see if anybody comes on, I guess.
Yeah.
How was your Tuesday?
It was alright. Pretty slow. A lot of strange things happening, though.
Yes, it's definitely starting to feel like Spooktember.
Mm-hmm. The next month, Spooktober.
So it's Spooktember, Spooktober.
Well, I've heard both Spooktember and Spooktober.
Okay, Spooktember.
But this year we're going to do something a little different and starting in Spooktember.
Yeah, we should. Cause, I mean, it's the
Wait,
middle
we've
of the
had the
month.
most creepiest
Things
stories
in
that happened in
September.
September, so I'm going to stick with Spooktember then.
So Spooktember, and then we'll go into Spooktober.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so should we do story time then?
Sure.
So today's live is going to be what? We're going to talk about that? We're going to talk about Spooktober, Spooktember.
Yeah. Why not?
Right.
Why not?
Spooktember.
Well, which kind of
Should we
story?
talk about hair story or should we talk about what? Internet? Which one should we talk about?
Okay,
Well,
both. Whichever one, let's see.
Let's see.
I had a lot
I'll
of
let you start.
creepy, well, it was during when we were working in the salons, and it was around this time.
In September?
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, yeah. Wasn't that the time at the Lowe's that you worked at?
Hi, Roxy.
Hey, Roxy. Thanks for joining.
Hi, how are you? Are you live? Yes, we are live.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you. So right now we're just talking about how it's so close to the middle of September. I saw today, I guess people are doing, what is it again?
Spooktember. I'm saying Spooktember. I know
so
it's
is it
Spooktember.
Spooktember or is it Spooktober?
Well, it's Spooktober, but I'm saying Spooktember because I have seen that as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of our...
And then last year, and the year, was it last year or the year before? We did some TikTok stories every day. I think
until Halloween.
Did we start in September though? I can't remember.
I would say a week. No, you know what?
I want to say we started in September.
Yeah, we did.
And then we did some stories, and some of our stories actually got flagged. They got flagged. They got muted or something. I don't know why.
And then they were taken down because I don't know why.
So we were talking about, we're going to start with our Spooktember story time.
Yes.
That's what we'll open it up with, and then if you guys want to talk about anything else, then we'll go on to that. So Emily, tell us about your time. I'm trying to think.
A couple of times. I'm talking about like when I worked at CC.
Oh my God, I can't believe I caught you girls. I sent you guys my Snap. Oh, we don't have Snap.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we just have the TikTok and the Instagram. Well, she has the TikTok and the Instagram. That's pretty much it, huh?
Yeah, just the TikTok, Instagram, and then here on YouTube.
Yeah, so if you want to...
I used to be on Snapchat, probably like, I would say 5 years ago. Yeah, I've had some creepy ones on there as well.
Okay, what else did you
Well, let me see. Hold on, there was a couple.
Wait, didn't you say somebody sent you a Snap and it was like a picture of you like not at a park or something? At the library? Didn't you tell me? Was that you?
There was a couple of weird ones.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for watching, Roxy. How's your Tuesday night? What do you got planned right now? Are you laying in bed? What are you doing? What are you up to? We just finally finished the work day.
Right.
Yeah, we finally, do all the usual stuff, right? We got to clean up the house and get ready to start it all over again tomorrow.
Just a little bit of downtime right now.
Yeah, so excited to check it out. See if, that's usually our routine. Like, our routine is usually, we're naturally night owls. We've always been. And so, just kind of getting a feel for it, too, to see if there's more of an audience in the evening, or I think I added one of you on my Instagram. I wanted to help you girls if you needed still help. Oh, yes, thank you. We always need help. Are you talking about the car? Because the car wasn't for us. The car is actually for a friend of ours. But
I'll chat with y'all. Well,
okay. Oh, yeah, go ahead, please. Thank you. So tell them your story, Emily.
Well, we were talking about Snapchat.
Oh, yeah.
There are not too many weird stories.
That's one story.
Well, I don't know which one. Nothing really is creepy.
Wait, is that where you met that celebrity guy?
No, that was Instagram.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, I don't talk about those stories with
okay,
those guys. Because no.
Okay, fine. Fine, so let's talk about the Spooktober. Oh, okay, Spooktember.
Snapchat, not really nothing weird. Really. The thing that was creepy was I did meet a few guys on Snapchat, and no, this guy was weird. He was telling me he was like a cop, and then he was sending me these pictures of everything else but his face, and then yeah, he was just weird. I don't know, he was being weird, and then he was like telling me things he wanted to do with me, and I'm like, oh, this is weird.
But I guess that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm like, no, he sounds like fake, whatever. It was getting stupid, and then they deleted it.
Walking.
Yeah, No, I did go on a date with one guy from Snapchat, and they turned out great.
Snapchat? Who?
That one cutie from the bank.
Oh, that guy. Wait, the banker?
Yeah, the dirty banker. Yeah.
Oh, by the salon. Oh, that's
yeah.
funny.
Can you girls send me the link so I can go live with you?
I don't know how to do that.
How do you do that?
I'm not sure. Can you?
Wait, do you need to have
Yeah.
StreamYard because
Yeah,
I don't have enough subscribers to do StreamYard or
you
what's it
have to
called?
do the
StreamYard. Yeah, how do you do that? I don't think I have the
You have to
option.
give us a tutorial. We're like dinosaurs, man. I
Yeah.
swear, we're like it's like we're born in the 50s.
Let me see if I push this.
Let me see. Share, save.
No, it's a
highlight,
save,
no.
mute, microphone,
Maybe
cancel.
you don't have enough subscribers.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough subscribers to add anybody to go
But
live.
if you have a TikTok and you want to go live with this, you can go live on TikTok.
Or you know what? In the beginning of the video, it tells you to go live together. But
so you have to set it up.
yeah, and then I don't know how to go use it on my phone where I can look at my subscribers. I don't really know who subscribed to me.
Can you look if anybody's on here that's watching? Can you look at your subscribers on a phone, or do you need a laptop? Because we do have a laptop, but I just feel like wash your hands. I do feel like it's just so much easier for us.
I don't know. I have a TikTok.
Oh yeah, well, we have a TikTok. Our TikTok is 95 rucas.
And we haven't gone live on there until like the other day.
It's been really rough for us this time around on TikTok.
Yeah.
Normally when we go live, we have good conversations. People are feeling it, and it's a really nice flow. Lately, we have nothing but.
And I know on TikTok, yes, we can go live with other people.
Oh, you like to do the battle? That's funny.
Oh yeah, we were
Yeah.
every time we do the battles on TikTok, it's always like foreigners,
Yeah.
and then we're there and we're talking to them, and then they're just being weird. They're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. What
I don't
the
know.
heck
Yeah, I
was
don't
like.
know, but yeah, we can do that. Set it up, and then we can go live, and you can join, and then we can do the. Let me see what my name is. Okay, cool. I don't have anything to write it down with though.
On
Let me get a pen.
for TikTok?
Let me get a pen. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a pen. Like.
Yeah, but creepy stories. Hey, what's your name,
He's
Roxy?
hold on.
Oh,
Don't
perdón.
you listen? So yeah, so let's talk about Spooktember story. Okay, so
So
if they watched the video of last week, was that a throwback Thursday? With the Safeway incident with the coffee?
Oh yeah,
That was creepy. That was
that
creepy.
was yeah, we just posted
that
a
was
couple
creepy. Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, that was in September. Okay, so we'll talk about that. So this is story time for Spooktember. We're gonna talk about Spooktember stories. So if you guys watched Emily's throwback video, was it a throwback video last week?
Yes.
Where it's a quick video and there's just a lot of yelling and whatnot. Really, dude, we're live. You can hear all of that. Anyways, are you serious right now? 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 Anyways, so yeah, that was creepy because here you go. Lucky 2023. We'll have to look it up. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I normally we can look at it on double phone, but when I went to play at the flea market last 2 weeks ago? How many
Yes.
weeks ago? Fuck,
Well,
2
yeah,
weeks
almost
ago?
2 weeks ago.
I lost my phone there, so unfortunately we just have one phone right now. My name is Dee, but I never say my name on TikTok. Oh, okay. Well then that's good. We'll look it up. Thank you. So let's go back to that story, Emily. Why was it creepy? Well, it was creepy because, okay, we were all in a hurry, right? We were in a hurry. We're creatures of habit, right? So we normally have some type of a routine. So that day, my kids had a doctor's appointment. We were running late. We wanted coffee. We ran to our local coffee place, which is the Safeway close by here. And I have a bad habit of parking. Okay, I park. I might not be the best park. I feel like if I'm in the lines, I'm parked. Okay,
Right.
and that's it. I just need to do what I gotta do.
Oh, well, she
So-
doesn't notice that some cars are a little more over to the side,
But that had
and then it
nothing
messes
to
up
do-
the whole
but
park.
that had nothing to
So we
do
parked. It
with-
was hot. It was September of 2020, right?
Okay, well, I'll add you, Roxy, when we finish the live. We'll add you because right now I don't have another phone to do all that stuff.
This is for TikTok.
For TikTok, yes. Did you write down?
You write down TikTok.
At Lucky.
Yes, I wrote that down.
So yeah, so that day I parked. I sent my son. I'm like, hey, go get us the coffees or whatnot. And we went about our day. We're talking. We're doing. I don't know what we're doing. Just talking. We're getting ready. Like, oh my god, we're gonna be late to the appointment. And I keep hearing like little chatter
like
somewhere. And
behind the car
I
somewhere.
happen to look in my side mirror here, and I'm like, I see a lady there, and she's like doing this, and I'm like, are you talking to me?
And her face, the lady's face is just bright red.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the mirror, and I'm like,
yeah, I think that lady's talking
I'm
shit
like,
to
are
us.
you talking to me? And then she's like, oh, that was it. She's like, yeah, I'm talking to you. Your bad parking almost got me hit, and blah blah blah. And again, when I was a teenager, that was it, right? Who looking at like, don't start no stuff,
Yeah.
right? Okay, but no, when you're older and you got kids and stuff, like, I don't like to roll that way, okay, unless it's absolutely necessary. So the ladies, yes, TikTok, okay, thank you. So yeah, so the lady was like going off, and still it's not registering my processing. I'm still over here thinking of what I got going on. And,
Yeah.
And so then I'm like trying to process, why is this lady so angry, whatever. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize if I hope you're okay. And she was with her son. Her son was like maybe like 8.
It was like 8.
Like that.
This was during when COVID had just happened, right? With the whole masks. Around the same time?
Yeah, it was around the same time.
Yeah, this was
It
crazy.
was. So, no, it was before COVID. No. It was before COVID. It was right before COVID. So, anyway, so the lady, she's like going off on me, and I'm like, I still couldn't process this. I'm like, are you okay? Like, are you having a bad day? That was it.
No, it was COVID. It was. Yes. All that weird shit happened.
Okay, so anyways, so the lady's like going off. So then she walks up to my car, and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting out of here, dude. Like, I don't need this shit. So I turn the car on. I'm trying to leave. And
We're still waiting for her son.
I didn't know that my daughter was in the back seat recording the lady going off. I had no idea, I'm like, what the fuck? So then she's like slapping her hand in the back seat of the car.
Yeah, like,
she's like,
what?
don't record me, little bitch, or whatever. And I'm like, what is going on? So then she's going off on
And
me
she's slapping the
talking
car.
about my dirty car. And okay, some people I understand, right? They want to have that clean car on the outside or whatever. At that time, I really didn't care. I really didn't care. Like, as long as it's got gas in it, as long as it's got a new oil change, as long as my tires are new, as long as it's tuned up, I don't care what the outside looks like. But yeah, that was creepy though, because she went off. She went off, and
she just her son still didn't come out from the store
because there was a
for
line.
coffees.
He told me that there was a line. So she takes off, and she's like, and I'm like, dude, you shouldn't. That's bad parenting, LOL, if you told her you're having a bad day, that would, yeah, it did. I guess that's what did it. See, but again. I would rather ask somebody a question.
Yeah, there's no need to escalate the situation,
bitch.
right?
But then I guess maybe I don't know.
Different approaches.
So that one was creepy. So but then she called the police on us
because we were circling the parking lot.
Son.
Yeah. So the lady, I noticed she was on the phone, and then I could hear her, and she was like, "Yeah, they're attacking me, and they're gonna beat me up with my son." And so then we pulled over, and then we're like, "We're not doing anything." We're like,
"I'm waiting for my son."
And then from there, she kept doing it. She was taking pictures. She was recording She's like, and then so we got off the car, and like, "Listen, lady, we're not doing anything." So then
it wasn't.
Then the lady was talking shit to me. She's like, "Hey, you beware this and that." Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, so I pulled out my phone. I'm like, this is so lame. I guess we're going to do this with the phones. I'm like, because I'm not going to get called that I'm attacking this lady. So I'm recording, like, well, come out from behind the car. She's hiding behind the car. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, what the heck? And then from there, workers came out. And they're like, you ladies, you guys look a lot bigger than her. I'm like, so what? That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean anything.
I'm like, don't mean that I know how to fight. Like, but this lady's, whatever. So then we were driving.
We got the cops got out of there.
And she was on the phone with the police.
And we ended up calling the police too, because I'm like, look, I have to leave. I have an appointment.
I'm like, because that lady's got me on video. I'm like, they're going to think that I was, I'm like, whatever.
Right? So I call the police and
they're like, oh yeah, we just got a call from some woman. But she doesn't
give any information.
She's saying she's being attacked, but she doesn't want to give information. So they're like, oh, just forget about it.
It's just whatever. It's probably just some like random lady, just whatever.
But that was pretty creepy because
it was creepy. I had no idea. I'm like doing my own thing, and I'm like doing. That's just my typical day. I got 100 things on my mind. I know I gotta be here. I gotta do that. I gotta pay.
It was just creepy,
like it was creepy
in a way because her eyes, that woman's eyes, like they were just black. And I'm like that. Now looking back, I'm like that was a demon. Yeah. I'm like just testing us because I was like everything like was. And yeah, she was just bright red. She was creepy. That lady was creepy. Not like she was like scary, but she was she was like a demon.
No, it was actually in Livermore. It was in Livermore where it happened. We live in Livermore. San Jose, I've never long time ago I had an issue in San Jose, but I've never had an issue in San Jose recently when I've gone and stuff. In the past, I did. I had some lady. She thought I was some other lady, and she wanted to fight me, and she wouldn't. At the pulga,
didn't she ask you about your tattoo?
She asked me about my tattoo.
Oh, this is a cover-up.
This is a cover-up, right? But it was like this rose.
It was this ugly rose that her ex had
drew for your kid, right?
From
when
jail.
He was locked up,
it actually looked like a spaceship, but it was supposed to be a rose.
Yeah.
So, and then it had like barbed wire.
And I guess I never really paid attention, but the guy who did it, he was a sureño, I guess.
Oh.
So he had put like 3 dots or something. I don't remember what it was because I did a cover up. But I remember I was at the pulga and this lady kept looking at me, and then she was like, what the fuck did she think my name was? I think she thought my name was like somebody's soul
Something
or some
weird
shit
like
like
that.
that. And weird, really.
Yeah, she said some
Somebody's soul's
shit.
not a weird.
Nah, she said some
Well,
other
anyways,
name, but that she
and
was
so
saying that,
the lady that was that, and so
that
she
it
was,
looked like some gang.
so then she
or
was
some
like,
shit.
"Oh, that's you're from something street," and I'm like, "Okay," and I'm like, "What?" She was like, "Oh, you're gonna play like you don't know me." Okay, like yeah, I'm like, "I'm from Livermore, dude. I don't know who you're talking about. Whatever." And
I'm
so,
just Chicana.
yeah,
No,
I
you
didn't say
weren't
that,
even
no, I
fucking
didn't
dressed
say
like
that.
that.
Not even, but no, but she said, "No, like I have an hocico."
I'm like, no.
And so then, I hate to be like, but I'm like, okay, so what do you want? You want to fight or what? And then she was just like, well, no, I just wanted to know, like, okay, why are you fucking told me?
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Perhaps maybe she saw a similar drawing. Maybe the guy was right.
But that was
drawing-
tattoos. That's
her
a
that
scary
some shit.
story with tattoos, I guess.
Yeah, I know some
That
people ask a
time-
lot of things like that.
And that's why I'm glad that you and I don't have the same tattoos.
No.
Because then, but people always confuse us for each other. Anyways, right now, because my hair is dark, it's a little bit easier to tell. But normally they think I'm her. They think she's me.
So this is Evelyn.
Yes, I'm Evelyn.
I'm Emily. I'm Bunny95. That's Evelyn925 here on YouTube.
Yes. And then on TikTok again, we're 925 Lucas.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. If you're watching, so
Thank you.
Yeah, what's happening in here? Well, we're just going over Spooktember, Spooktober. What do you prefer? Then we're just telling little like stories that we've had that were spooky.
So we just we're talking about.
But
an
we're
incident
open
that
to
happened.
whatever. If there's something you want to talk about, some topics that we might have not covered or we did cover. and you wanna go into it.
With Spooktember, because during this time, 2 years ago in 2021, when we started the TikTok, we would go live around this time
Yeah.
out in
10
public
o'clock,
because
yeah.
we're always out and about. So we were downtown.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank
Roxy.
you. And I was recording and she was doing the accordion and I'm like looking at the parking
That was
lot.
in September.
Yes. And this guy, he just,
Wait,
I
the
saw
time by
him.
the downtown.
Yeah,
yeah.
So he was coming in his car. I'm like, oh no. So then I'm like, what a weirdo.
Just randomly scrolling. What do you like to talk? Well, we talk about everything. I play accordion. I usually do like Mexican norteño music, or versatile music.
Yeah,
and
it's like,
Emily, she's more of like she's usually like my co-host. But on her channel, she does what she likes to do. She likes to do boudoir art. She likes to take pictures. She sells them online. On our TikTok, 95 Rucas, we do the music. We do like stitches. So we just talk about a little bit of everything.
Another platform.
Her last videos recently on this channel involved like Chicano talk, I guess, or like the prison genre.
It's just, that was just stuff
Points
that
of
we
view.
saw was trending on TikTok.
Yeah.
So we just spoke on it.
But thank you for your question. So yeah, but we're open to whatever. I mean, it's almost 11 o'clock, and give me some water, please. And we normally do that. No, I have a cup. I just need the water, please. Thank you. And so that was Spooktember. Oh yeah, so talking about the TikTok. Yeah, that was crazy.
We're recording. She's doing her thing. She's all into the music, and I'm just like saludando. I'm like, oh hi, reading the comments. So I see this car, and I'm like, this guy's, he's driving up, and he's parking. So I'm just keeping an eye on him. And then I start seeing him creeping out of the car. All right, and there's shadows, so I can't really see. He's coming slowly. I'm like, oh
we're
no.
used to people. It's something different. Hi, how are you, Tebek Raymond?
Hi.
We're used to people recording us because that's what
Yeah,
we do.
because you're out in public.
Outside, you're in public,
And that's
like
another
like the
thing.
police say. If you're
Right.
in public, it's not against the law for people to take your pictures.
And so, especially if
It's
you're
not
doing like a
against the law for
TikTok
them
or
to take
whatever
your
you're
video.
doing, I know it's uncomfortable when you think people, it looks like they're recording you, but you're in public.
Ooh, so that one was scary too.
So
that happened too.
The guy came
Yeah.
and he was coming slowly, so then I'm like, oh gosh, what is this motherfucker not saying anything? So I think it's kind of weird because usually people say, oh, ¿cómo estás? Or they're like, how's it going? Or are you guys doing like a live or whatever they ask, but this guy was just nothing. And I'm like, oh. So I told him like, hey, hi, how are you? And he was like, oh no, don't mind me. I'm just gonna walk through here. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Would you like to come in the video? And I was telling him in Spanish, like, get it, or whatever. He's like, no, bye-bye, no más voy a caminar. I'm all right. So then from there, he was like, he's like, I know you guys. I'm like, oh, really? From where? And he's like, TikTok. I'm like, oh, okay, well, come over here. He's like, I actually follow you guys. So then he gets close and he's like, yeah, do you guys want some beer? I got some in the back of my car. I'm like, no, it's okay, we don't drink. So then he was like, do you guys want to go?
So it's like, oh, it's kind of like not happening here. He's like,
Yeah.
why don't, I'm working on a house down the street.
This is 11 o'clock at
Yeah,
night.
it's 11 o'clock at night. Like, we got a big swimming pool. He's like, your video would look great. The background, I'm like he kept trying to lure us from the location.
And we're like, I'm like, all right, pues métete en el video. You want to come? He didn't want to come on the video. And also, he said that he followed us. I'm like, this guy's full of shit. I've never seen this motherfucker. Well, you never know who's following you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, the more the merrier. Get into my camera. Come on. So then he's like, no. So he hands me his phone. I'm like, ugh. Hate touching people's phone. I don't want to touch nobody's phone, But I'm like, fuck, what do you do? Whatever. So I'm typing in. I'm like, he wasn't even following us. I'm like, oh, whatever.
So I don't know, maybe he caught us on the live and he just happened to recognize the place.
Yeah.
'Cause we're not
But,
hiding.
we're not. And so after that, what? This?
just
Give me the water.
So anyways,
So
yeah.
after that, he just kept trying to get us to go to his house. And we're like, no.
Uzbekistan. Oh, well, salam.
And so that was a little funky. And then again, we did that video where that man went missing with the
Oh, that
wolf.
was creepy. That was in September?
It was
What?
somewhat.
And I
It was
think
around the same time.
Yeah, so that was another creepy story.
Oh gosh, another guy downtown. We were just like in front of one of the stores and we're doing the TikTok live.
Wait,
and
another time we did it by the Natanati?
yes,
So there's a store.
no, different guy. The one that was following us in the car afterwards.
Oh.
He kept like he was across the street with like a group of people at a bar.
Okay, wait, let's start over. So yeah, because normally, okay, when we first started doing the TikTok, you know how it gives you the prompts? So it was giving us a prompt to like, oh, do a cool background or use somewhere where there's enough light, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, let's go downtown. It's quiet because it's already past 10. Usually like the nightlife is over, dinner and stuff like that. The bars are open, but they're across the street. So we started off at this really nice store called Main Street Designs. And it's got beautiful lighting. It's got all this nice stuff. So we're like, let's do it there. That's why we did it there. And then we saw the guy pull up because the parking lot, but he didn't park next to us.
No, it was
he
across
parked
the street.
like across the street in the corner.
Then he went with some people.
He was with some people. Then he walked over and he was recording us.
In the middle of the street though.
Yeah.
And then he was hiding behind like a wall.
Yeah.
And he kept like.
And
I'm like,
normally people will come up like, oh hey, do you mind if I take a video or a picture? Like,
so I'm like, oh, another weirdo.
So
like,
it just didn't feel right, okay? And we're true believers. Like, if something doesn't feel right, if that's your gut, we're true believers in Jesus Christ stuff too. And so that's like your intuition. That's your inner spirit telling you, get the hell out of there, get out of there, get out of there. So we're like, you know what, this doesn't feel right. Let's go. So we like, try to play it off, whatever. We put the stuff away, and we're getting ready to leave. And then he starts running to his car. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. This is something, let's just see what happened. So he followed us like probably a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we've been followed for many different reasons, so it's not something that like I call cops on all the time.
There's nothing you
a
can
lot
do.
of times there's nothing you could do. And it could have just been that he lived close to where we live and he recognizes, because we talk about our I don't know what they're saying. They're saying but anyways, so it was creepy. So this guy, I'm like going around, and luckily, I know some like shortcuts and stuff, and he ended up driving off or whatever. And we never saw him again, thank goodness. But it's
people are just strange.
People are strange.
Like a lot of them, like we got a lot of people like that, and then we ended up finding out.
But honestly, I think women are creepier than men.
Oh yeah, they are.
We've had some really creepy encounters with women.
Oh yeah.
Like the time. Oh, that's a Spooktember one. But what's it to say? Hey, Angela G, ABKs. Oh, hi, thank you for joining us. I watched for your shows and I've enjoyed listening, and that's yeah, thanks. Hi. No, so that's what we're talking about. So what do you like? Do you guys like Spooktember or Spooktober? Are you guys even into that? Do you celebrate or do you?
We're just doing it a little earlier this month because we've been experiencing the most spooky stuff in September.
Paranormal activity.
Yeah, paranormal activity.
This week with like, I know maybe this sounds a little weird or off kilter or whatever, but no, this week, dude, with technology has not been my week. Okay, I don't care, and I ain't got no shame in my game. My food stamps were canceled. My freaking phone service got turned off by mistakes. But I pay my phone bill.
And love spooky and creepy app.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so that's what we're talking about. Just on our TikTok, Angela. I don't know if you're on TikTok, but we're on TikTok. Our new name is 95 Rucas because we've gotten banned. And TikTok, I would say, is one of the easiest social media to get banned for. It's the easiest to get the followers.
They mute your videos.
Yeah, they really they're on it.
Yeah.
YouTube. We've always wanted to be on YouTube, but it's never happened for us.
Well, we've always been on YouTube.
I've been on YouTube since 2006.
And then certain like things.
But if you have a TikTok, Angela, and if you'd like to watch some of our stuff, because we don't just talk about the same videos like that. Okay? It just happened to be that we saw Gunner's. He popped up on our For You page, and that's why we did the video. But normally we just talk about a little bit of everything.
And a lot of people just put their own little twist on it and rumors. But
you know what? I mean, I guess it was okay. Like the child support, I had no idea that he didn't pay his child support. I honestly think, man or woman, I don't care who you are, pay your child support, dude. And then that's always been a debate where people are like, oh, they're going to use my money for them.
I'm mostly on YouTube, but I do have a TikTok.
Oh, okay. My husband's birthday is October 3rd. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, he celebrated all month. Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Hey, man, you know what? Spoil him. You only, why not? And if you guys have made it together for many years, hey, that's a blessing in itself.
Yes, it is.
So he deserves that, and you deserve that. For you for putting up with him, and him for putting up with you, and vice versa. But yeah, so our TikTok again, going through that, the 925 Lucas. Yeah, we talk about a little bit different stuff. We speak both English and Spanish, so we like to. I love the music, so I do music. I play accordion, and so I like the cheese that's going on, like with the Yaritza. I don't know if you guys know what we're talking about with Yaritza, the Mexican group.
Oh yeah, with all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
all that stuff because she's from here, from the United States. No, we're in California, Central Coast. No, we're in Northern California, I guess.
Where are you
where are you
located,
located?
Angela and Roxy?
Yeah, where are you guys from?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so the only like last videos I've done here on this YouTube has just been about like the Chicano shit and.
Yeah, because we did the Chicano stuff last.
We did it last year.
Right?
That's the video. In that video about my definition of Chicano, it got over like 1 million views, and then people were like sharing it, and then.
Santa Cruz County. Oh, you're close by.
Wow.
We're in Alameda County. Okay.
Oh, and
cool.
Roxy's in Texas.
Oh, Texas. What part of Texas, Roxy? Oh yeah. So then, are the movies? Do you ever go to the boardwalk, Angela? Are they still playing the movies there? The Lost Boys.
I like that.
Oh, if you've never watched the Lost Boys at the beach, man, then you're missing out. It's pretty cool. We went. When was that last time we went? 2 years ago.
That was like 7 years ago. We went to go watch the Lost
Boys.
Boys.
Again.
No, we didn't. No, fuimos because we didn't. We just didn't go out there.
But yeah, no.
Hello, how you doing, Marissa?
Yes, so thank you guys for watching. Again, we're talking about Spooktember.
So, and we're doing Spooktember because we've experienced the most.
So if you guys put in the comments if you guys have experienced anything spooky in September. I mean anytime. We've experienced stuff.
We were just kind of giving a little. I mean, there's so many things. So we were just talking about our experience, like being on TikTok live and encountering weird things, like weird people. Hi,
yeah,
Ava.
the live bands. Oh, Odessa. Oh, saludos, Odessa. Yes.
What else on TikTok? There's been a couple of creepy ladies. Couple of trolls that were they were trolls because they didn't have content and
our definition of it.
Well, yes, our definition.
Because I know a lot of people on social media will be like, if somebody like puts like they disagree with them on whatever they're talking about, and they're like, oh, they're a troll. Well, no, I don't think that's a troll.
No,
I think a troll. We have trolls. We have real life trolls. Where like you went to school with somebody, or like that's a funny story. The lady, the one from the place. So yeah, so we have real life trolls. I was called a troll once, and I'm far. Yeah, right. I'm telling you, you can if you like, Ava. Yes, Ava. Depends if you're crushed. They have to consent. You can't just kiss people without consent. These are all the new rules.
Yeah,
Ava. She's asking if she should kiss her crush. Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh yeah.
Are you of age?
Yeah, you can if yes. Okay, only if they say yes, Ava.
Wait, where is this happening though? Is this at work?
Because it's nosy.
Well, hey, you gotta tell me everything because I'm not gonna tell you anything, and then I get reported.
Don't do it. Yeah, right. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, do they want it?
They have to consent, right? That's how you have to consent. You can't, because now, did you guys see that? Do you guys watch soccer? I don't really watch soccer. I watch every now and then. But that man, the FIFA guy who kissed the girl, he forced that kiss on the player, and she was all disgusted about it. And now I think he's gonna lose his job.
Well,
because she didn't consent.
Get hooked at school. Okay, at school.
Well, how old are you, Ava?
Yeah, how old are you?
Just asking. We're nosy. We're parents, So she's she's the authoritative one. You can tell, right? Asking.
You're actually gonna do it, hey.
Yeah, but she should, but now you gotta consent. You really do. That's what's terrible.
Yeah, now. Because if say like you're 14 and the boy's 13, the parents can.
And that's the thing too.
Press charges like it's considered pornography. You know that, right?
Yeah,
like if you're sending even if it's a selfie and you're not like it can be considered that.
Yes, it can. So be careful.
All right, bye.
Good luck.
Have a good night. Be safe. Don't fall into peer pressure.
Yeah, don't fall.
Tell your parents. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Kissing's fun, but now again, it's crazy now because now you got to be careful with this COVID stuff and all this. Like, just I don't know. I'm so grossed out with germs stuff now. But okay. But yes, you're talking about that, about the kissing, about the age, about the girls though, and our experience. Right. Us working for we work for a school district as well, and we work with all ages. But the teenagers,
everything is insane. Yes,
the
Angela.
girls, man, the girls are really like active. I mean, where they're like these poor boys, like. A lot of times, you remember, at least growing up, it was the boys that were the ones that would, like, be persistent.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
I was just kidding. Okay, well, that's good.
No worries. But, yeah.
Okay. And I know, right? He said Miss Marissa.
Yes. So, yeah. So, the girls,
the girls are hella, like, all up like
Very
pushing the boys to do
bad.
things.
And then the boys.
I mean, it was really
like,
different, I guess.
It was different. At least for me, it
well,
was
now,
different.
I don't know, it's kind of different now because you have technology, you have Snap and all that shit. People are snapping and shit under the classroom table, and like, there's like a
There's
heck
so
of
much
stuff
stuff now. It's
in the
scary.
schools. But yeah, it's crazier now. But anyways,
Yeah.
back to the Spooktember. We're just talking about like
Yeah,
creepy
just
stories.
creepy stories.
What
creepy
else?
Things,
Going live on TikTok and other social media platforms and like weird things that happen to you.
Yes, tell us when you do it. Post it.
Yeah, tell us. Save what's this funny thing?
Yes. I mean, but again, you gotta, you have to,
You
you
have to
have
be
to throw
careful.
the consent thing in there. and, like-
Because now men will go report your ass too.
They will.
And it
That's
doesn't matter if they
soft
were
up. We're
flirting with
being
you.
sexist
Okay,
again.
calm down then. Okay, that can be creepy too.
So
These
many
types
things
of
are different
situations.
technology
Hi,
versus
Moo.
when I was a kid, for sure, right?
Wait, what?
She's so funny. Oh, that's so cute.
What else? What else?
Eh?
With the
Moo is our daughter.
well, it's her daughter.
That's my daughter. She likes to be
we're
my-
sisters. Her and
Yeah.
I are sisters.
Do you remember the pagers? I had a pager too, and like that was before cell phones, right? Like, hey, so this is my stupid story, and
What?
I'm embarrassed to tell about it now, right? So I had a stupid boyfriend growing up, and like, you know, he was a bad boy, and my parents didn't want me to see him.
Had
and
to
stuff,
find
right?
a payphone and
Right,
tell me.
right.
Oh my gosh.
So
yes.
no, so I had.
I
Did you
knew-
have the pager with the voicemail? Because I had the one with the voicemail, right? Because we couldn't call each other, and I wasn't allowed to talk, and he wasn't allowed to call
Wait,
my
what
house.
stupid music did you have on yours?
No, I never had
Yeah,
music.
no,
I
she
never
didn't.
did the music one. I
No,
was
my
just
other
like-
stupid sister had all these.
So we had the pager, right? So I had the voicemail, so it would just be like, hey, I'm gonna be here from this time to this time if you want to like meet me here or whatever. Or hey, can I see you tomorrow at
Yes,
this time?
LOL.
And so it's like, oh, okay. So
I had a pager too. These
yeah, right, the pager, and then you.
Man, I
so
didn't
mine
get
had
one.
the
Never got
voicemail.
one.
You didn't get
No, you guys
it?
gave me your broken one, and I was just like, thought I was
You
cool.
didn't need it.
Nah, I didn't have no friends.
With the voicemail.
Yeah, I
one,
know. Mhm.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, it was
man.
funny. I'd be calling her and shit, and she'd be like not answering, and I'd put my code 8080 for Bobo.
Oh yeah.
Because I used
what
to
was
be
the
my
other one?
code.
Hold on, what was the other one?
I used to put
143,
187. I'd
right?
get pissed off at 187, 187.
And then like 143 was I love you, right? I love
I think
you.
so.
I think so. And then there was so many pager codes I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I don't remember.
Angela.
There's only a page where some teens knew how to type. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? I think 143 was I love you, and then it was like
Hello, you can do
Hold
hello.
on, 14 something was I hate you. 143 was I love you, and I don't remember if it was like 140 or something like that.
15. Huh?
Bill, get ready for bed. No, I can't. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you that it's terrible. So yesterday we had a horrible day yesterday. All right, I don't know what happened. Supposedly there was a technology glitch. Our service got canceled, and now if I prioritize anything after my rent and stuff, it's our phones because we do everything
you
with
need
the
everything
phones.
on
You
there
know?
now. All
That's
your
how we take
documents,
calls for our
your
jobs
notes,
and things like
everything.
that too. So yesterday,
calls.
yeah. So yesterday morning,
Email.
even for the doctors, now they do
Yeah,
telehealth
everything.
first. So anyways, so yeah, our service, it was like, I tried to make a phone call in the morning, I'm like, what? And it was horrible because, normally, like, I haven't had anything turned off in a really long time, thank God.
Good night,
But
Mom.
when I used to do that, they'd send you to someone you'd have to talk to, like a live person.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't even let me do that. It just kept saying, pay your bill. Set
Yeah,
up
like,
a
what the
payment.
heck? Like,
So I'm like, set
And
up
we're
these
never late on
payments.
those type of
Yeah,
stuff.
not that. So I'm setting up the payment, and thankfully, finally,
When the
somebody-
internet goes out, I freak
Right?
Angela.
Right?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Susan.
Right, Susan.
Good
So-
night, Moo.
Yes.
Largate.
Go to bed.
Love you. Good night.
So yeah, it was scary, but thank God I was able to talk to someone, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. There was a
kidding.
technology glitch, and blah blah blah. Like, we're gonna restore your lines in 15 minutes." And I'm like, "That timer's on now, dude. I need to make phone calls.
Thank you,
I need to
Moo.
make all this stuff."
Barbecue bacon burger.
Ooh, yes, I'll take it. Are we look like a barbecue bacon burger, or you like barbecue
Yeah, well,
bacon
it's all
burgers?
good.
Or
Okay.
here in Texas, oh, the rain. Yeah, you guys have had some really bad weather. You guys had the heat, and then hi, barbecue bacon burger.
Hi.
Do we look like a barbecue bacon
I don't
burger?
know.
I'll
Good
take
night,
it.
Moo.
Yes,
Okay,
good
love
night.
you.
Thank
Good night.
Thank you for checking in. Yeah, these kids. Are you? So yeah, the rainstorms in Texas, the bad weather, it's crazy. The internet, though, I'm telling you. It's funny because even our mom, she's like all over that. Hey, Lucchese, how's it going?
Hi.
Evelyn, why? Are you talking about the comment?
Evelyn.
earlier?
Tell them why, Evelyn.
Tell them why.
So this is Evelyn. I'm Emily.
About the comment?
Yeah, about the.
It's okay. No, you know what? We have to evolve, right? And I just I think I know that sounds really
So
stupid.
Casey, he's talking about some video we talked about Chicanos and like you're not Chicano if you're half white or well, who cares? We don't live our lives like that, right?
But
It's just videos and entertainment. But when we're talking about those topics, we're very passionate because that's how we've always felt our whole lives growing up being Chicanas. Yeah, well, I'm John. What? I'm just messing.
That's okay.
Are you half white? What are you?
It's been hot all of a sudden. Yeah, that's crazy. The Texas weather, man. As much as I want to go to Texas, love Texas, I don't know if I can handle the weather. Weather's crazy to be. And then I heard you guys get hot, heat, and then you get rain. Oof. But yeah, no, Lucchese, now that I've had my kids and I don't plan on having any more kids, then yeah, why not? Why not? Truthfully, again, growing up, the way we grew up, right, I think I should have married an Afghani. Afghani was where it's at, man. I love the culture, I love the food, and but again, they'd call me Faisha, right? Faisha means whore, because, they believe, like, women should wear shorts and stuff like that, right? And so I would hang out with these little Afghani girls, and, I'd wear shorts and stuff, like, and they'd be like, the moms would be like, oh.
Marissa, I just heard a knocking sound on my window. Oh, shit, better go check it out. Yeah, haha, I respect it. Dice el muchacho and Angela say, LOL, Marissa, and I'm alone. Oh, well, yeah, go check the peephole. Or I mean her window.
Don't open the door. You can always call police. Call police. I think I'm gonna die. No, I don't think you're gonna die. Just breathe.
Say a prayer.
Yes, prayer is always.
Call a family member.
No, call the police.
Well, yeah, call the police and call a family.
But I know there's a lot of weird things going on too. Because like we had a raccoon here in our apartments recently, and it was like I guess I don't know if it's somebody was leaving food out or what. But I had never seen a raccoon in the daytime. I thought they were nocturnal.
Have you seen those things? They have like little like claws. They look like little people.
Yes, girl. If you're looking for men, oh hell yeah, oil field is where it's at. That's what. You're not lying about that. I'm telling you. Do you live in a trailer? I know a lot of people that like a lot of families I've been seeing where the husband works in the oil field and the wives, they work hard hours, they work away, and so they sold their house and now they live in these beautiful trailers so they can live together.
Hi, Lucky.
You're alive. Whew, you're gonna stay alive. Don't worry. But still, definitely check it out. I know it's scary, but you have to. Sometimes you have to. You have to. What do you call that? Faith over fear, right? Yeah. Faith over fear. So as scary as it is, that's a scary.
Which one?
You know which one. I don't know if I want to go there to that one, but.
Hi, Black Alien.
I'll be inside you. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. It's been a long time.
You've got a Venmo if you'd like to send a donation.
Uh-huh.
Do you live in a 2-story or 1-story, Miss Marissa? Do you have a light? Maybe turn on your porch light or something. I always go with the light for
stories like that.
Oh, yeah.
Being live and then somebody knocks on our door or the window.
No, I have a house, girl. Y'all come down here. Oh, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
But we're a package deal, man. We come with we're 8 of us, so that's a lot of people.
It was my sister. Oh, I'm glad.
Oh, God, thanks.
Tell her not to be doing that shit.
No, but isn't that scary though? Okay, we had that happen one time. We were live.
What you guys sipping? Tequila.
Just right. I know
water. It's water.
Water, just water. We did have some tequila. I hadn't had a drink in like 5 years.
Oh yeah, I would say that.
And then we went to my mom had this party where she's from out of Jalisco, and they had a gathering for people that live in the United States now that are from Jalisco, and they bring like their priests, they do a mass and stuff. That was last week, and so they brought their tequila that's from my mom's cabin, which is really cool.
Cheers, Lucky.
So we got to try the tequila from there. Well, thank you, Angela. Thank you for checking out the channel, and hopefully we'll see you again on here. And if you have a chance to join our TikTok or check it out.
We really appreciate everyone's time.
Thank you so much for all of your time.
Oh, thanks for hitting the like.
Oh, thank you so much.
LOL.
Yeah.
Gotta stay hydrated. Yes.
We like to talk. I like to talk, so yeah, I'm always, and then you get like the white things here, and then your throat's all dry and shit. And then it slows me down because normally, like, I guess, people get excited and you talk fast, so then you gotta slow down.
Yeah. Zombie? Is that a zombie? Hi.
Well, you have a good night too, Lucchese. Thank you so much for checking it out, or tapping in. I don't even know what you call it.
I don't know what
I don't know what the YouTube lingo is. Yeah. Right? It's good to talk. That's what we do. See, we got so messed up during COVID time too because we're hairstylists. That's what we do as our profession. And so we were renting a booth, and we had a lot of clients.
Daily interactions, the customer service nonstop.
And the topics are always something different. Every customer has something different that they want to talk about. And you're just supposed to listen. Right. So we just listen. And then it's like, once COVID hit, nobody could go out. You got to stay home.
It's terrible.
It's like, oh, man, I got to talk to you. I already know about you.
Like, and everyone was just like freaking out.
People were really scared.
And it's like now everyone's like, oh my gosh, you guys
we have a good night. I don't know if Marissa's having a good night.
They said.
Oh, you stream too?
Oh, really?
Oh, great. You stream on YouTube or what do you stream? I'm sorry, I missed that. What do you talk about on your channel or what? Oh, I'll check it out. I'm like,
I don't know how to check it out because how I'm on the phone, I don't go on a laptop. When I want to go to someone's their page, sometimes it doesn't show you.
It doesn't take you.
It takes you to like a related type of genre, and it won't even take you there to their page.
So do you have to be on it when you stream, Angela? Do you have to be on a laptop? Oh, good night, Roxy.
Good night, Roxy. Thank you so much.
Saludos hasta Odessa.
Yeah.
Odessa.
So just YouTube, and I talk about random.
But now, do you have to do it from a laptop, or can you do it from a phone?
We just do it from the phone, but I can't see who subscribed to me, and I can't see who I'm subscribed to as well.
I'm asking her. Hi, Roderick. How's it going?
No, I stream from phone.
Oh, from the phone. Okay.
Computer, whatever. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So does it take longer to upload from a
too,
phone?
Marissa. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know if she's telling them. Maybe she's telling them. Hey, Roderick. How's it going? Where are you
Hi.
from? Thank you. Yes, we have a blessed Wednesday, man. It's middle of the week, finally.
Tuesday. Oh.
Girl, really? Wait, it's not midnight yet.
It's not midnight. That's what I told you. What are you talking about?
I thought it feels like midnight, okay?
Anyways.
Oh, man. Oh, you StreamYard. We try to use...
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Black Alien. Yeah, great.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're always looking for more
Do you have
friends,
any alien stories? I believe in aliens.
Yeah, I do. I think there's some weird...
I know this is like getting all random, but this is just how it is, how we are, though.
Spooktember.
We just talk about everything. Whatever comes up, I like to talk to people.
Yes. So yeah, the StreamYard, remember, was that last year we tried?
No, that was 2 years ago. Okay, so we had the StreamYard, and we were like, that's when all that other shit happened, and we're like, oh, you want to talk shit to us, all right? So then we put the link on there, and nobody joined. Some weirdo did join, but they weren't showing their face. I'm like, no, you got 15 seconds. If you don't show your face, get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
And so that's what we were doing. But yeah,
I'm single with Footsteps. Hey, that's good, man. Hey, Footsteps is no joke, man. You know, if you need it, get it. Why not? And you know, there's so many benefits you can do. There's so many places where you can use them now. Where it's like us when we were homeless, man. We could use them at the Mexicana sometimes.
Yeah.
Because if you're homeless, or I don't remember how it is. There's a certain like code you have to meet. We were homeless, so that's why we had where you can buy hot food. So it was pretty cool. We could get pizzas from Pizza Hut, remember? And then where else? Carl's Jr. Where else did
there was
take it? They took it in a lot of places. Oh, Whole Foods. Whole Foods is the one. Do you guys ever want to go on a date with someone that ultra hypnosis is my second? Wait, I missed that.
Who's this? Peter. Hi, Peter Smith.
Peter, how's it going? Are those your channels? I'm sorry, I'm not following. It's going too fast for me. And
Meditation.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure, Peter. We'll check it out.
Peter Smith.
Yes.
Saludos, Puerto Rico.
Yes, saludos. So yeah, Whole Foods though. If you're ever gonna go on a date and you're not sure, to have your date, take you to Whole Foods, dude. They got wine there. They got a bar. They got a full bar. Then they got hot food where you can either pick like pizza or pasta. They got it all there.
Yeah.
But our favorite is when you go to the seafood section. They sell these they're salmon nuggets, and they I don't know what they do. They smoke them for like 3 or 4 days. They have like a habanero one.
You're welcome, Peter.
They have what's the other one? The cherry
the
one.
the habanero, the lemon one.
Oh man, it's so good. But you can do everything there. You get ice cream because they have ice.
They have it all. They have
they have the bakery.
They make burritos there.
Oh yeah,
smoothies.
And then you can go to the bar side. So Whole Foods is where it's at. Then there's free Wi-Fi too.
And it's great because you want to go on a date. Yeah,
do it all there. Get it out of the way. Now if we're not feeling them or whatever, it's like, hey, okay, let's get a drink. Let me see, maybe that changes. Right. And if they're still you're not feeling them after the drink, then hey, you end it there. And they even have security.
Yeah, they do.
Whole Foods, man, that's where it's at.
Let's get a scene.
Okay.
Do you think about me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Fletcher? Who are you talking to, Roderick?
I don't know. Again, this plays into Spooktember because you don't know who you're talking to on the internet, but it's fine because
sometimes we have had an incident where one of them was like my neighbor that lives across the street.
So you just never know who's actually talking to you. But I like to talk to anybody, whether you're a bot,
as long as you come with respect,
a pervert, a weirdo. I don't know. There's still someone behind that screen talking. So
looks like a housekeeper at Motel 6. Okay.
Like Made in Manhattan. The movie.
The movie Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. All right. So Spooktember.
Mm-hmm.
Any other one?
So we're just talking about that one. Just like Snapchat going live. That's what we're talking about, and then creepy people. We didn't really get into much.
Little Rock, Arkansas. Saludos. Yes. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with eating like a millionaire. Why not? Hey, your EBT card holder. Why not? If you can, hey, nothing wrong with it for those who need it. matter of fact, I mean, sometimes it's there's too many people I feel that are on it that abuse the system, and the ones that need it, they have too much pride, and it's terrible because you're the one suffering, and you're not getting the assistance that you need. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching and for your time. And what other story would you have?
Let's
want to talk
see.
alien story? Let's see.
Okay, that time that you guys were driving
from
from the what is it, the Galaxy, when you guys were coming from that movie theater?
Okay, so because Black Alien, you're on here, we're going to talk about story time. So this story time, I was what? Damn, that was like 20 years ago. Oh, more, maybe 20 years
probably.
ago. Well, anyways, we were coming home from watching a movie with my sister, our other sister, and it was like midnight, and we're driving through this like back road, and it was the weirdest thing because we were talking about what movie had just came out. I don't remember. It was like a scary movie.
Not Fire in the Sky, right?
No. I don't remember what the movie was. Anyways, the movie, we were talking about the movie, we're smoking cigarettes, we're driving home, whatever, and next thing you know, we see this big light, just this big white light, and we're like, oh my gosh, where's that light coming from? Like, are you being tailed? No, it wasn't the car tailing it. Like, where's that light? I swear that light followed us, but there was no car. It followed us, like, all the way till we got home. And so then, we didn't see a car, though, and so we started freaking out. We're like, because, when we grew up, like my dad was a big fan of like aliens and what was that show? Those shows, like those documentaries of like Fire in the Sky and all these documentaries. And so science, salam chaturasti. And so then from there it was crazy. Like we're freaking out, so we parked the car and we're like, aliens, Dad! And so we went and we got our dad, and it was crazy. My dad came out, he saw it. He's like, dude, that's like a UFO, dude, for real. Like, so then I don't remember what ended up happening. We ended up like going in the house or whatever. We got home. But the crazy thing was there was a lapse of time. There was like a 2 or 3 hours lapse of time, and the drive was only like a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, I don't know how.
So we can't account for those hours. We don't know what happened in those hours or whatever. But the crazy thing was when a while after that, what happened? My sister hurt her ankle. She hurt her ankle. She sprained her ankle. And then when we went to go to the X-ray, there was a weird piece of metal in her ankle.
It was how many inches?
I don't remember how many inches. And so we couldn't figure out. She never had surgery. We don't know how that happened. And we just assumed that it must have been when we had the alien encounter.
I don't know, but who would believe a story like that? So
but it was crazy.
These are things that,
unexplained or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what Sakali is. So yes. So that was a creepy story.
There's that one.
Yeah.
Also, just we saw that again in the Leahy apartments where it was in the sky, and it like the whole light. It was like the whole sky lit up, and it was a beam of light, but it got bigger, and it just like lit up the whole bedroom, and then it was gone, like nothing. And then I think a neighbor the next day told us that she saw the same thing, but we don't know.
Yeah. Crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I do believe that there are things that exist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do believe that too. Alrighty, well, we've been on here almost an hour. What do you want to do? So, yep.
I don't know. Strange things happen.
Yes.
Not only at night, but during the day, any time of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Creepy things, creepy people. What else?
Well, that was in Spooktember, that time too, a long time. Remember, I had just dropped off my daughter from, doing shots of water, yeah, right? So yeah, that was crazy. That was in September.
Didn't you watch Signs where they leave the
they leave
cup?
the water?
I'm trying to, do that.
The aliens go away.
Hello.
Do you remember that movie? What was his name? Shalar.
Who?
The producer of the
Night.
movie.
Shalar Night. No.
Shalom something. What's his name?
Night.
The guy from the movie Signs.
Night Shalar. No, what the fuck is his name?
Hey, how's it going, John Tua? We're doing well. We're just talking about Spooktober stories.
Yeah.
We had some people.
We've been doing a lot of talking, but we are talking about like creepy stories that have happened to us during September. For Spooktober,
yes.
And how we've made little videos about our experiences.
Last year.
And we did, So we have one that was from last year, and it's on your channel, Evelyn95. You scroll down from last year, and it's about
many of them.
Well, we do, and I have some on my page here too. If you scroll all the way down from last year,
if you like the.
But yeah, the one of my parents. If you believe in like witchcraft, brujeria. I don't know, but that was a story that we told about my parents, and we've been told that we were cursed.
Yes. For many years.
But I don't really get into it. But I don't know. But that video got banned on TikTok because it was too much. So just like stuff like that.
Yes. So, But that was a Spooktember one too, right? I had just dropped off my daughter at school. She was like 5 at the time, and then we got in the habit where I would take my son. My son was like 2 or 3 at the time, and I'd take him to the park where we lived. It was just like a cute little park, whatever. And it was like 8:30 in the morning. Stop commenting. Stop. So, anyways, we get to the park, and I'm pushing him on the swing, and he's having a good time and all whatnot. What does she want? What do you want?
Your creepy stories are making me see shadows.
Oh, okay.
Walking.
Good. Okay. Really good for you guys to work for. What?
No, it didn't know.
Oh, we were there.
Anyway, so with that story, we'll finish.
So yeah,
up.
we'll finish off with that story, and then we'll call it a night. So yeah, so that time, so we were playing at the park, and we're having a good time, me and my son, whatever. And I happen to look over at the bench, and I stop it already. See the prayer and go over there. I happen to look over at the bench, and there's this guy, and he's just like talking to himself, and he's like doing some weird stuff. I'm like, oh no, I'm like, this isn't good. This is not good. And so then, she's freaking me out.
And then what?
And so anyway, so then I happen to like try to get my son, like I'm feeling panicked, I'm like I gotta get this going, like this isn't the right to leave. And my son starts crying because he's little, he doesn't want to go to the park. And so the guy gets closer to us, and he's like, "Is that your boy?" No, he tells me, "Can I use your phone?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't have a cell phone on me." And he was like,
And then
"Oh,
what?
you don't? Oh, why?" He says, "Because I'm white. You don't like white people?" Just stop. And then I'm like, what? No, I don't have a phone on.
Yeah,
me.
that was
And yeah,
weird.
this is before like, you learn how to be assertive and like mama bear and like get the, you know what I mean? I should have went off the guy. So I'm like, just whatever. I'm trying to get my kid, get the hell out of there. And he's like, "Is that your boy?" And I'm still being stupid. I'm like, "Yes." And then he was like, "Did you see what I was doing?"
Well, I
over
mean,
there?"
yeah.
So I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he
So
was
by
doing
then,
drugs.
you're
I don't know if he was doing.
antennas
By
are
then,
going
my
off.
whole alarm. I'm getting I get my son. He's screaming, he's crying, whatever, and I start leaving towards my apartment. And I'm freaked out. I guess I look super freaked. And my neighbor, who's a farmer, who's a rancher, like a straight rancher, he can see the look of distress on my face, and he's like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And I'm like, by this time, I'm crying because I'm freaked out. My kid's crying because he didn't want to leave the park, and so I'm like, "The man over there, I don't know what he was trying to tell me. He told me that, whatever."
Well, that
And
is creepy.
So my neighbor runs to his house, dude, and he comes out with a pitchfork, dude, a straight pitchfork, and he runs over there to the guy, and the guy takes off running, and he cusses him out in Spanish, and he's like, "That's gonna be okay," like, and I'm like, I was like in my 20s and whatever. So I call the police, and thank goodness the police, they got him like around the corner. And he was under the influence of drugs. He was a registered sex offender. There's like all these charges, and I'm just like so glad that he didn't do anything to us. Nothing happened.
Weird. I mean,
but it was just so random. 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, who's expecting?
And again,
to be?
this park, it's in an apartment
It's an
complex.
apartment complex,
So
so
you have
there's
people's
windows,
backyards,
there's people.
everyone, in that area. So it's just,
Yeah. So that was.
and then so close to your apartment, which is
Right?
even creepier because you're supposed to feel safe, right?
And that was before I got into the habit too of like letting someone know where I was going, because it was just our daily routine. We drop off the kid at school, then we'll go to the park. It's right there, literally within.
And I didn't feel like
distance.
going with her, so that's where I effed up.
Yeah,
So-
buddy system. If you watch our TikToks or you watch any of our other videos, we do talk about that. We implement
we
buddy
do.
system. If you can, take a friend if you can anytime, or always at least let someone know where you're going. It's text them address where you're going to be, even if nothing happens or whatnot. Just always let them know where you're at and whatever, to just be safe, keep it safe, play it safe, and all that good stuff. But that was creepy. But now now I'm older now, and when you have kids with you and stuff, you don't got time to be polite. That's the thing. When you're raised to be polite and have respect for people, like you
kind of hesitant, right?
Because it's like, I don't want to be rude.
And then people tell you, hey, you might just be a little paranoid.
No, so you know
it doesn't look like what it looks like or what you think.
That. As soon as you get that flight, you pop off and then ask questions.
Sometimes
later.
you need to just address someone, use your voice. Oh, hey.
Yeah, and we learned that too when we were homeless. Remember when we were without a car?
Oh, that was
So those stories, if you guys are interested in any of those creepy stories, I think they're on your page or on my page.
They're on mine.
So if you
My,
scroll down on
YouTube.
Emily's YouTube, on this page here, if you scroll down on the shorts, I think.
Yeah.
Just scroll down and you'll see creepy stories, and we put there should be the title.
Yeah,
of
we
what
talked
it's
about different ones.
We talked about that. It was, and there's more. Who knows what more will come out? Who knows what we'll do?
I don't know, but yeah, we were just talking a little here and there. There's a lot of whole talking, but hey, that's what it is.
So thank you guys. Thank all of you guys for your time, and I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And we're gonna call it a night, and call it a night, right? You ladies have a good night. Be safe. Salutes from mighty Mongol mob of New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand! Wow. Is it daytime over there
is
for you
it?
guys? Is it morning for you guys, John? Wow, New Zealand. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for
Salutes.
watching.
Yes, thank you so much, and have a great day or night or wherever you're at. I'm not sure.
I know.
if
Let us know any of your stories.
Yeah, so if you guys have a creepy story, why don't you guys put it in the
I
comments?
mean, we're gonna come on again and continue to talk about these stories.
Yeah,
We're just kind of putting
we
in.
do them in the shorts, or we're gonna.
Well,
do
I
them
mean,
after?
it doesn't matter. We can, like the ones that we've already experienced already this month.
Yes.
We've already experienced so much. Like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
What happened? What happened? The one that we could think of that just happened recently. Not the ones you just talked about.
Oh well, the time recently with my car, I woke up in the morning and my car was broken into, and I don't know how I locked my car, but somebody took my what was it?
And no signs of like
Forced entry.
yeah.
So I don't know if somebody has a thing to open my car, but they vandalized my car. They took off a piece of the gear, and that's like for my 4-wheel drive in my car. And I was like, there's no way I can explain that because I have the keys. I didn't lose the keys. I locked the car.
And then the other night, we made the stupidest mistake to leave the house keys
With the car keys and everything on the door.
in the day. And we woke up in the morning, like we were here all day, and then until we left. Oh my gosh!
Yes.
So I don't know who.
So always double check, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, especially when you're in a hurry.
Or if you notice like a neighbor that did something like that, we'll go check. But then sometimes it could be a setup.
Yeah, it can be.
So don't it's kind of creepy. You know,
is kinda
think about
creepy.
it.
Yeah, can't trust anyone now.
Ooh, I'm getting chills.
I know, right? All right, well, we're going to end it here, I guess.
Yeah, I know. We did a lot of talking in this video.
Who cares?
What else? It's all right. I'm just saying. Well, yeah, we like to talk a lot, and it's okay. So we like to say hi to people and acknowledge people.
Yeah.
Whether you're a bot, a weirdo, anything. I mean, because hey, you know.
Thank you, Bex Writing and
we're
Frederick and
we're used to it.
Angela and who else
A
came
lot of
on
creepy
today?
people, man. Spooktember. So
yeah,
a lot of creepy things, man. Even at work too. A couple of months ago. Well, was it this month? Okay, when I was working at this this school, whatever, and these guys were knocking on the back of the door, like where the staff room was, and they just had
saludos.
they just had vests on, like they were construction workers, and the guy was like, "Let me in," but I'm like, I'm not doing that. The guy doesn't have a badge, so I let the ladies in the office know, hey, these guys are like, oh, really? We're not expecting anyone to come do any work. Let them come around. So I'm like, all right. And I know the guys, they look pissed off at me through the window. So I'm like, well, hey, I'm just getting coffee here. Like, I'm not going to open the door to people who don't have a badge.
Yeah.
Because they weren't guys that I recognized that worked for the actual
Because
company.
normally we do have maintenance men for the schools, but they have their badges.
And so these guys just looked a little too funky. I know it's a judgment, but come on.
They don't look like they belong there.
No, yeah. And so, they went into the office and they were like telling the ladies, like, she didn't open the door. And then they're like, well, what are you guys here for? They're like, we're actually here to like reconstruct the roof or something. And so the guys were like, we're taking out all these papers and like, this is the diagram. What is it? The blueprint? And then the ladies were like, I have to go get some verification.
But they weren't in the calendar though.
They weren't. So they ended up leaving because the staff was like, no, I just called them and you're not on the calendar. You're not. So maybe you guys got the wrong address. Like,
maybe
no.
you got the wrong
So then I'm not sure, but those guys, they ended up leaving, and it just sounded like a lot of bullshit. They were just trying to like make
really
their way to
in
stay there. So then when I saw them leaving through the back, they just like left in some weird. It wasn't even a work truck. It didn't even have a name. It was just weird. I'm like, but see again, always be careful and double check. With locked doors at your facilities.
Like if you work in a place where you're supposed to check people in or check IDs or check them in, just make sure you take that extra step because you never know who that person can be. I have a story like that too.
Because most doors you just use a badge and it opens, unlocks the door. So that's what I mean. Just double check. Yeah. Sometimes people leaving doors open, or you're just like you're just very trusting.
Us, right? Because we do security as well. But that was in August. It wasn't in Spooktember. Who cares? So last year I got to work at what were those? Hold on, now I'm not going to remember the breed. Well, I can't remember what the breed of the horses were, but these were $1 million horses. Okay, at the fairgrounds. And so my job was to make sure nobody stole a horse. Okay, make sure nobody takes off with the horse. You need to check badges. If they're a sponsor, they'll have this color. If they're if they're like whatever. So this was an auction for these. And then red breads, short breads. I don't remember what the breed of the horse was, but these are beautiful, expensive horses. So they're doing the auctions, and I'm listening to these prices, and I can't believe they're like 1.2 million. Blah blah blah. I'm like, whoa, dude! I'm watching these $1 million horses. Oh my gosh, I'm freaked out. Like,
Yeah, can you imagine?
So wait.
People
So
with
this man came and he had a badge. He had a badge. It looked like the badges I was checking, right? It wasn't the same color as any other badges though. And I'm like, this doesn't feel right? So I go up to the, they're busy. They got a lot of things going on. They're selling merch. They're doing horses. They're doing trades. And you couldn't take if you bought the horse. Like these people came with money. If you bought the horse, you couldn't take the horse until after 5 o'clock. No. You had to do the paperwork in the office, whatever. So, anyways, I go to the main man and he was busy. And I'm like, fuck it, I have to. I'm like, hey, there's a man over here. He's got a badge like yours, but it's not the same color. So he goes out there, talks to the man. The man he had permission. He wasn't part of the team. He did have permission to take pictures though, right? So I'm like, okay, so, but yeah, he's a little sketchy, just whatever, just watch him, okay. So he's doing pictures, whatever, throughout the.
And it's your fucking
yeah, it's my job. Make sure they don't take fucking $1 million horses, dude. Oh my god. So that went smooth. That was good. People were good. No one tried to steal a horse. Thank God, nothing like that. At the end of the night, though, that was when it got weird. Okay, because normally I don't like to take my car because parking, so I get dropped off. She'll drop me off, whatever, to pick me up. So it was like past 5, and people were coming with their trailers that are picking up the horses that they bought, whatever. And the guy was still there. He went to the bathroom. Okay, and I had to lock the bathrooms. So the guy is still there, and next thing you know, I don't know what happened. I look, and I look again because I can't believe what I'm seeing. The guy is naked. He's completely naked, dude. And he's just standing there by the bathrooms. He's not even using the bathroom. And I'm like, oh my God.
How far do you think you were from
Not
him?
far, maybe like 50 yards. I don't know.
So I'm on my way to go pick her up. And she's like
everyone's busy doing whatever they're doing over there because, they're not going to pay attention.
Yeah, no
it's my job to watch the ground.
And again, remember, there's a lot of people don't pay attention.
I don't know what the man wanted, but I'm freaked the fuck out. I'm like, why isn't he using the bathroom? Why is he naked? So I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. But I got the fuck out of there, and I'm like, where are you? She's
I'm on my way.
10 minutes away.
So then you want to make your way past him, I guess, so he wouldn't see why he was naked.
Oh
That's weird.
But, so I still don't know what he was doing, why he was naked. I don't know what the purpose was of that. But it was creepy because he was very creepy to begin with. He didn't have the right badge. And it's just be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
And there is another story. I don't know if it's on yours. The one about the high school. I worked in high school.
Oh yeah, I think it is on mine.
And that was another one, kind of same thing. So
all right, you can talk about it if you want, real quick.
Okay, so that's we'll fix it and be like,
because we love.
All right, so this is another story, another one that happened. So I worked at a high school, right, and I was yard duty, and my job was at lunchtime. Only the seniors can leave for lunchtime for that hour. So they have to show you the ID, and then they can leave the campus. And then they come back, they show you the ID. All right, so there was a girl there, and she had a boyfriend. He was older. I don't know how much older, but he was older. And he'd wait for her. He'd wait for her across the street. So the high school, my spot was the high school here, and then across the street is a church. So he would wait across the street on the church. And, me being a friendly person, how's it going? We built a rapport because he would come every day at the same time to meet up with the girlfriend. So months go by, and I noticed that the girl didn't come out, but the guy was already there. And so a few minutes, maybe like 10 minutes go by, and he's like, hey, RDD, have you seen my girlfriend? I'm like, no, she hasn't came out. I haven't seen her. This is my spot here. He's like, I never ask you, and I know the rules, but you think I can just, go in there just today? I just want to go see, if she's okay. And I'm like, nah, I'm sorry. I can't do that, because I know you're not a student. And, if anything happens, they're going to know you're coming through me and I'm going to get in trouble. And so as nice as I could, and he was respectful of it. He's like, you know what? I appreciate it. I understand. I'm like, you know what? But that's really weird. She always comes over here. Still not getting it. Okay, so I'm like, you want to come back maybe in 10 minutes? He's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to call her. So he leaves. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Still not clicking in my head. She's a senior there at the time. So she comes. I'm like, have you seen that girl? She's like, no, I haven't seen her, whatever. So next thing you know, the girls are walking in a group of friends, but they're not coming to my gate. They're just hanging out. I'm like, hey! So I'm like, hey, your boyfriend was just here. As soon as I said boyfriend, oh my gosh, turns into a screaming show. They're freaking out. He's here! Oh my God! Oh, what's going on? Stop. What's going on? Why are you freaking out? So the girls tell me that the girl broke up with the boyfriend the night before. He told her, if I can't have you, no one's going to have you. I'm going to fucking kill you, bitch. So he went over there to kill her, supposedly, right? So she's freaking out. So I'm trying to get administration, right? Because that's my job. I'm supposed to report it.
Who's going to believe that, right?
I'm like, hey, I need an administrator. Sorry, we're in a meeting at lunchtime.
They want to know, is it an
emergency?
Yeah, somebody
no. Well, no. Okay, well, then you're just going to have to report it when lunch is over. Okay. This is the higher ups down. It's okay, right. All right. So the girls leave. They take out freaked out. I already reported it. The guy comes back. Oh, man. He comes back. And he's like, have you seen her? I'm like, no, I haven't seen her. I'm like, are you sure she's at school today? And I'm trying to play it off, and I'm not a good liar, dude. I'm just not. And I think he knows I know that fucking shit's going down. And so he's like, yeah, you already did. So you haven't seen her. She really hasn't came through me. That's really weird. I heard she went to school. I'm like, he's like, 'cause I already went to her house. Her mom's just not home. She's at school. I'm like, look, she's not here. I'm like, I don't know how to tell you.
Stupid administrators aren't
So
getting
yeah,
back to
right.
you.
So I'm like, fuck. So he's telling me, he asked me again. He's like, can I just go in there, please? And I'm not gonna cause any trouble. I just want to like see if she, I'm like, look, dude, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't do that. You know, you've been very respectful. I'm very respectful, but I can't let you do that. You know, unless you're gonna run through me and knock me over. Well, then that's a different story, right? So he's like, no, I can respect it. So he leaves, and on lunch there was like 5 minutes left for lunch to be over. Next thing you know, what happens? All right. All yard duties, we have a blah, blah, blah code, this and that. The guy didn't go through my gate. He ran past another supervisor, was on our campus looking for the girl. Thank God we have an SRO at the school. So the SRO tackles the guy, arrests him. What do they find on him? Knives and all that stuff. He really was coming to hurt the
And you're lucky he didn't
and
shake you.
I'm lucky he didn't
so.
shake me.
Like, beat you like,
Yeah. So please, again, if it doesn't feel right, just be careful out there, guys. Like that, it really when you
And
know,
to think about that, they were so young.
just so young, yeah. And again, like what would have happened if I would have just because we built the
Well,
report,
hey,
like,
he was
hi.
just trying to gain your trust so that this could have been
You know what I'm
premeditated.
saying? Though, like
Obviously.
how awful would it? Because most people, that's what they do, right? You give somebody that one chance, like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I'm like, nah, man. And after that day, I'm like, look, I don't care what you call me. You call me Colette, you call me whatever you want. If it ain't right, it ain't right. You gotta follow the rules. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean that girl.
Yeah, so we'll leave
Oh,
it
yeah,
at that. And thank you guys again for your time, and hopefully you'll join us for some more Spooktember
Yes,
stories, or who knows, whatever topics come up. Yep. Thank you guys again. I don't know how to end it. So
I would really appreciate
Yes,
everyone's time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great Wednesday. Ahora sí es midnight, right?
Is it? I think you have like 8
Oh
minutes.
shit. Okay, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Time war.
I know.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Goodbye.